with that pet of yours?
He's so friendly, isn't he?
Hang on, Oscar. Just stay where you are, okay?
That shouldn't be a problem given the situation, Kate Walker. But please hurry. This host body's instincts are fighting me for control.
I was sad to hear that Benoit Sokol, the designer of these games, passed away last year. I didn't know he died. There was a in memory of his name at the start of the game. Okay, we've got a key. There's another key over here though. We've got various keys. Okay, we're gonna have to find one that's the right shape, aren't we? Because they're all different shapes. Ding 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 ding. Oh, another key. Okay. It's bound to be the one that was in there. Right. Use.
This is the one.
First pop. How about that?
There you... Oscar! No! Don't! Oscar, don't move.
Oh, there he goes. He's hiding.
There you are.
My apologies, Kate Walker, but it seems I am unable to take over this body's instincts. It won't budge.
Hang in there, Oscar. I'll find something to force it out. I mean, you out. Whatever. You know what I mean.
Oh, what we're gonna have to find?
Please hurry, Kate Walker!
Anything here? Teddy bear. Why are we getting to see the teddy bear? I'm gonna take the brush. Yeah, there.
No, I can't use that. Hey, wait a second.
Kate Walker, what are you...
Sorry, Oscar. It's all I could come up with. You need to fight it, Oscar.
Help!
Where'd he go this time? There he goes.
Fight it, Oscar.
But I can't!
You can do it, Oscar. I know you can. He's trapped in a dead end. I got him now.
Have you? Are you sure? Where's the dead end over there? Der kleine
Oscar,
Buchladen.
what are you doing?
I am unable to control the beast's infernal instinct. Help me, Kate Walker.
Okay, calm down. Good boy. Nice and easy. That a boy.
How about negotiate?
Who wants a treat? If you come now, I'll give you a treat. Come here now. Come here. Who's my boy? Come here now. Oh, he's such a good boy. Come on. Oscar! Oscar, don't! Oscar!
Oh no,
Oscar, please!
they're in the drain.
I need you!
How are we going to get him out of there? We're going to have to follow this pipe. Hello? You're in, are you? Your feet cold? Hello? There's Baron. Oh, are your feet cold or wet or something? It's a good boy. You want some treats? Yeah, I hope it's not a bad ending. I slept. How are you today? Well, we've got Luna, we've got both cats. We better give them both treats. Right. That's for you. Right, that's for you. There we go. You can fight over them now. Oh, are we giving up? No. We can't give up. Right, we need to find Oscar. I hope we can still do something. That was the only option there was. I would have followed the drain. Yeah, this one came out January this year. So can we not do that anywhere? Go back to see Mueller. Yeah, I've played all the other ones as well. They were really well. The first and second ones were really good, but the third one was a bit. It wasn't as good as the first two. I'm presuming we'll probably get Oscar back again.
What the hell was that beast?
Let's go find the shop again. Where was it?
No, not again. Not Oscar. Oh, darn it, why do I have to lose everyone I love?
That's the shop there, isn't it? We need in there. How do we get back into Mueller's shop? Here we go.
So, couldn't you catch it?
No, sorry. I lost your Vorarlberg sphere.
Oh, forget it. Nobody wanted it anyway. And it was taking up window space. Automatons don't fascinate people like they used to. I imagine you're the only one who will notice it's gone.
It's a terrible loss indeed. More than I could say. But thanks for all your help anyway.
You are very welcome. Good day to you, Fraulein.
Thank you, Herr Müller. I'm off to the mountain refuge you told me about. Good day.
Sure, we'll get Oscar back again.
Come on, Kate. Herr Müller gave you all the pieces of information you needed. And Oscar must be long gone now. Better move on to the tram. Can't be this way.
You coming up? Good boy. Into your basket. Why are you shaking your feet? Are your feet cold? Are they wet? This Baron just newly back in. Huh? To join the TMNT. Right, let's head up to the tram line. If we can find the tram line. Again, it's up over here somewhere.
What the hell is my broom doing here?
That was us.
Damn thing is on the loose, huh? Well, good riddance. Are you all right, Fraulein?
No. Where's the tram line again? Ah, this looks like the tram line. So how do I get to look at this thing? Ah, this one? Here we go. Okay, we are going here. Nice little cinematic. I guess we just have to say continue. She always looks so sad. Good to see you. You doing okay today, Slip? Yeah, there's quite a lot of mystery in it, and we've sort of been jumping between 1937 and 2004-5, which is when this bit is. There's not been a lot of automatons so far. That was sort of the... but you're playing Kate Walker again. I've been enjoying it, and of course the graphics of that are vastly improved. They've upgraded the actual interface is a lot easier to use than it was in 3. 3 was dreadful. And it has sort of carried straight on from the end of Syberia 3. Flea treatment, all the screeching are making me itchy. Yeah. Yeah, they've both had as well recently. I actually need to book them in for their vaccination shots as well, don't I? You'll enjoy that. Yeah, this is the 4th game. This it's called The World Before. So I think it came out in January this year. So we need to reach the refuge. I like this little notebook you've got here with all your quests in it. All your notes. Well, I haven't read all this. Given that she's also now mourning her mother and her co-inmate, I'm beginning to wonder if Miss Walker brought some kind of curse upon herself when she fled with the late Monsieur Valberg nearly 3 years ago. It might seem a bit far-fetched, but there's a term I once heard at a conference by my favourite crime writer, and it keeps popping into my head whenever I think of Kate Walker, in the word hubris. It describes the arrogance and excessive pride of a person that leads them to disregard the divinely fixed limits. And by seeking to avoid a tragic destiny, the person ends up by provoking it. I guess it's like a cruel twist of fate, like that which seems to be striking Kate Walker. She fled her old life, and yet, after all these misfortunes, her old life must seem more pleasant and full of regrets than ever. But anyway, Miss Walker is still on her unlikely quest to find the woman in the picture she found in that mine. My guess is she's thrown herself into this new quest to escape from her grief. Herr Muller from the antique shop told me he sent Miss Walker to the Sillerspiegel refuge in the mountains near Wagen. I'll be heading out there as soon as I can. Miss Walker only has a few days head start. She may well still be there by the time I arrive. I don't think we're following on the footsteps of... What was his first name? It was Vollberg, but I can't remember his name now. It did say it earlier. We're mainly following Kate Walker, and she was imprisoned by the people from the end of the third game, which is where this sort of started, and we've escaped from there. I can't remember the guy's name. It did say it at the start. And we've just newly found, well, we had Oscar, but of course now we don't. Right, so that's where we're at. We've got some items. And we're trying to find out who this person is. This is the girl from the 1937 bit of the story. We're trying to find out how she's related to Kate Walker, because supposedly they look very similar. Hans Vollberg, that's it. Yeah. I think we left him with the Urukai, or whatever you call them. The creatures that we teamed up with in the third game. It's not Urukai, because that's something else.
No one here. Hardly surprising. Not exactly welcoming. I'd better find a way to the refuge. Thanks, but no thanks.
No. Yeah, it's not Urukai, because that's Lord of the Rings, isn't it? That's orcs. It's said that somewhere in here. Remember, she went with these other nomad people. I've forgotten the name of. That had the caravans and that. But I can't see what it's called. But yeah.
Ah, how nice.
It was the race of nomads that were looking for the mammoths in the third one. Okay, I don't want to go anywhere from here.
The refuge must have been a popular destination for vacationers.
This young quine that we're trying to find out who she is, she did summer work up at this place we're trying to visit. It's very, very well done graphically. Oh, this is like a tramline turntable. Maybe we should have just went out the exit. I think we need to just go out the exit. Let's go out the exit. Right. Introspection. Alright, okay.
It's so beautiful, so calm. But what am I doing here? Well, they say bad things come in threes. First Mother's death, then poor Katusha, and now Oscar. I can't believe I've lost him again. Am I doomed or what?
You're definitely doomed.
Thank goodness I've still got the girl in the painting. Something to hang my hopes on. But maybe I'm just kidding myself.
It's
Then
half
why
price
me?
just now.
Why not Katusha? Why did she have to die? It's like this painting has chosen me. Oh, it's a beautiful place. Don't know what I expect to find here, though. Yet somehow it feels right. Can't say why. I mean, why am I so sure this mountain refuge has anything to do with the painting? Maybe I'm just a hopeless optimist. Or a lost dreamer. I guess there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, all of these Syberia games, they've all been sad, haven't they? I see it's on sale. It's got half price off just now on Steam. This game. I bought it earlier in the year, I just haven't had the chance to play it. So. Have a look at this sign over here.
Herr Müller was right. It's quite a walk to the refuge. Well, I guess the sooner I head out, the sooner I get there.
7.5 kilometers. Yeah. Now they've got their autumn sale just now, haven't they? I'm a bit broke just now. I'm waiting for payday. The sale ends on my payday, so I might be able to pick up something. I got so many games on my wish list. Admire the view before you set off again. Sure thing. Where? How can we admire the view? Observe.
Bit too close to the edge, if you ask me. I should find a safer spot.
Nah, just go.
Bit too close to the edge, if you ask me. I should find a safer spot.
The puddles are really good, aren't they? The mud.
Wow, what a fantastic view. I should try and
Bear.
find a better spot to admire it from.
Yeah.
That is stunning.
There's the place we need to go, up there.
Oh, man. I guess that's the refuge, way over there. Oh well, better get going.
I almost thought there was something going to come up behind. That's a long climb, isn't it? I can't run. Let's run.
I better be careful here. Too many fallen trees and wobbly rocks for my liking. What the hell was that?
And somebody watching. We're being spied upon. That's it. Exactly. It's a wabbit. Kill the wabbit. Okay, we've got 2 paths we can go. Maybe. Yeah, we can go that way.
Looks like all sorts of wild animals live in these mountains. Hiking tips? Thanks, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Plan your trip. Adapt the planned routes according to ability. Pay attention to the weather. Be equipped. Choose the safe routes. Use a map. Don't be ashamed to turn back. Your friends will never talk to you ever again, but don't be ashamed. Save your energy. Make sure you're able to get to the nearest shelter. Greet others. Guten Tag. Right, we can go that way. Yeah, wild hog. We need to find this memorial. Where's the memorial? Is that up here? Ah, there we go.
Now, what do we have here? In memory of all mountain resistance fighters.
Somebody has dropped a cigar.
It doesn't look old at all.
No, because it's smoking. A clue. Yes. That's who's been spying on us.
Too bad I can't take a break. That would have been a nice place to sit for a minute. Too bad I can't take a break. That would have been a nice place to sit for a minute.
Down to the waterfall. That's really well done, isn't it? Yeah. I do that. I go set the kitchen sink filling up with water to do the dishes, and I immediately need to go to the toilet. The birdie. Birdie num num. Okay, we're panning out a wee bit.
Well, that was one heck of a walk.
Is that you already walked the 7.5 kilometers?
Oh, come on. A ladder now? Okay, let's just do this.
Yeah, that was a fast 7.5 kilometers. Hold left click and move the cursor to progress.
Pretty sure there must be another way. Oh.
Go on, Kate Walker. No, not backwards. No, up the way. And we're finally at the refuge.
That must provide energy to the refuge.
But I thought the place was sort of abandoned. Can I not do anything
Must
with it?
provide energy to the refuge.
Yeah, she's a walker, not a climber. Yeah, you were right. I shouldn't be getting on at her. Anything over here? No. We've reached the refuge. This is where the boar comes charging out through the door, knocks her head over heels over the railing,
I've seen that before.
and she falls all the way back down to the bottom.
That must be it. Now I should try to find a matching point somewhere.
Can I go back down again? What? I need to find this bit with a V. Which is this.
No matching points here. I should try something else.
Oh wait, we need to find... It's the sky. So we're just trying to find this bit. No, I want to find this bit.
No, it doesn't match.
It does. Look. That bit. And this bit.
Those sharp peaks, they look exactly the same.
And then we've got this bit, rocks.
That's not specific enough to draw any solid conclusions.
Glacier.
Looks similar, sure, but it could just be a coincidence. I need to find more accurate clues.
What's this bit then? Heart-shaped rock wall.
That rock wall, it can't be a coincidence.
You barely see anything. Yeah, it's getting very misty, isn't it? We've got 2 items. What about this down here? Railing.
Just what I was looking for. Perfect.
Wow, hardly changed at all.
Breathtaking, isn't it, Fräulein?
Beautiful.
It is called the Silberspiegel, our local pride.
Judging from my painting, it wasn't that different 60 years ago. Ma'am, is everything all right?
Yes. It's just that you look very much like the person in the picture, Fräulein.
So, you do know her then, don't you?
Can't say I don't.
We've got an
but it
automaton
was a
chair.
very long time ago.
Actually, I've come a very long way to find out about her. I would really like to know who she is, or was. It's very important to me, you see?
And why is that, Fräulein?
I made a promise to a friend who happened to save my life before losing her own.
I see. By the way, what is your name?
Oh, Walker. Kate Walker.
I am Lenny Renner.
Nice to meet you, Frau Lenny.
Demoiselle, my dear. My legs never did manage to get me to church in time.
Oh, Demoiselle Lenny.
Well, Fräulein Walker, 1937, you say? Ah, that was before the war, when I could still run like the fawn wind. Father was the manager in those days.
We're gonna go back in time now. 1937 again.
It was one summer evening that the whole story of your painting began. I remember it like it was yesterday. A group of scientists were staying at the refuge to prepare for an expedition to some faraway place in the east. They were being trained by a local alpinist who was to guide them. His name was Leon Kabatis. Oh, handsome as a Greek god he was, and an Olympic champion no less, very popular with the ladies. And he was lovely to me, would give me a wink and a smile whenever I served him his beer. "Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny," he would say, in French, if you please. Made me feel like a proper little madam. But then Frau Junter would always shoo me away.
Frau Junta?
Must have been in her mid-20s. But of course, to me, she was an old hag, past it. And I didn't like the way she bossed my Leon around with that camera of hers. The refuge was buzzing. Everyone was jolly, and the scientists were there, debating as usual about this and that. A cheerful bunch, really, despite their disputes. Except, that is, for one, Frank Hoss was his name. Preferred his own company. Though I could see, even with my young eyes, he was devious as the devil.
But what about the girl in the picture?
Well, she was there that evening too. She had come to work through the summer. Her name was Dana. Dana Rose. Ah, she was as cute as a button and well-mannered with it. Even father was sweet as a lamb to her.
Take care of the scientist drinks, then go around taking orders. And have a look at the stove while you're at it.
This is the person you played at the start of the game.
Will you be alright now, Dana? It's the first busy night since you started, so just ask if there's anything you need to know. Alright, my lovely?
Thank you, Herr Gustav, but it looks pretty straightforward. I'll be fine.
That's the girl. Off you trot then, my lovely. Keep smiling, and you'll have them carrying your tray.
He's got a fancy tosh, doesn't he?
I need to serve those drinks to the scientists.
So we need one spritz. One spritz and Bernie and 2 nibbles, whatever that is. Herd Raven. Prepare and serve the scientists, okay. Inspect the painting on the table. Where's that? Can I not keep that up? Yeah. Where do I see the painting on the table? Oh, there.
Those paintings. I think Herr Gustav wanted me to help him choose the one he should buy. He must have left me a note somewhere.
Dana, I have a little favour to ask of you. Young Leon, the alpinist, is trying to fob me off with one of his paintings. Does them in his spare time. I grant you that they might not be masterpieces, but they're well painted. At least I can see what they are. And I would be dead chuffed to hang one up on my wall. Besides, Leon's a decent lad and brings in the customers. So I thought, as your father sells them, and I know sod all, I'd ask you to choose. Which one are we going to pick?
I should take a closer look at those paintings before choosing one.
I like that one. But that one sort of shows this area better, doesn't it? Yeah. The puzzles weren't too obscure, were they? And usually, anyway.
I think I'll pick this one.
Right. Adjust the stove. Is this the stove? That looks like a printing press.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, this is the stove. Over here to the stove. Okay, so we can do that.
I need to add more wood in the fire.
Okay, so we need to find some wood. From somewhere. Is that wood down there? Okay, we need it up
It's
into the
not enough.
green.
I need to feed the fire more.
Not got any more wood.
Looks all good to me. Better try another one.
Not do anything with these.
This mechanism controls the air intake, if I remember correctly. Herr Gustav didn't have time to fix it. Looks all good to me.
Oh, I've got partial coming. 2 seconds. Full state. Right. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Yeah.
Looks all good to me.
Right, we'll come back to that. Let's prepare and serve the scientist order. Let's do that first. See how we do that.
What a strange mechanism. It reminds me of the automatons on the musical square.
It's like a woodpecker, isn't it? I presume we can have to go in here. Over here. Okay, we need. Here we go. We need a spritz. Okay, got that. And we need a nibble. Or whatever you say. Okay, and we need a spritz and a burn. She's forgotten to put some letters through the letterbox. She just ran back.
Birne, huh? Birne, huh?
So how do I do that? Serve a pint. Open, right. Oh, now can I? Is that right? Okay, so we've got that. Oh, I still need another nibble.
The keg's empty.
Oh no,
I need to change it.
keg's empty. Can I push this? Ah, here we go. Okay, so that should be everything.
That should be it. Let's serve these gentlemen now.
Just don't trip and fall. I presume it's over here. Yeah, there's 4 of them here.
No, we'll have to go higher, I'm telling you. But my point is that it's highly improbable that any primate will be able to survive so high up, let alone thrive.
And if they were thriving, we wouldn't be looking for them, would we? I say they've taken to the higher ground, and they only come down to steal livestock and game. Look out, chaps.
Gentlemen, your drinks?
Ah, good on you, lassie. Horst, make yourself useful and pass these around. First day, is it? Better make a wish then.
All right, I will. I wish you would tell me what all those maps are for.
Ah, that I can grant you. They show all the different locations of an expedition we're planning.
Right, let's have a look at the map.
And what's that one of, if you don't mind me asking?
That is Baltayar, a remote region in the mountains of northern China. That's where I'll be leading my team in a couple of weeks.
And what's this expedition for?
Well, keep it to yourself, but the code name is Origin. And if I have my way, it will likely change the way we perceive humanity.
Sorry, even more parcels she'd forgotten to give us. I missed that. Whatever he said, I'm going to do that again. Or can I not? Oh no, I can't do it.
I see you haven't come just for the view then.
Oh no, Fraulein. We're only here for the beer and a pretty smile. That's our trainer out there. Supposed to knock this scraggly lot into shape for the big climb in Baltayar.
What?
Right.
What you seeing? There's nobody there. Right, can we talk to...
What about you, gentlemen?
Well, let me introduce you to my dream team. Horst Sauer, talented anthropologist and frequent but worthy pain in the ass your mother. Rudolf Jäger, distinguished ethnologist. And last but not least, Albert Bauer,
Paleontologist.
And yourself?
Reinhard Berger, biologist.
As Herr Berger says, we're here to train for the Origin expedition.
In return for funding for our own project back home.
And for the love of science, eh, Horst?
Oh yes, of course, Herr Berger. I'm sure none of us would be here otherwise, would we?
And what about you, my lovely?
Oh, I'm Dana. I'm working here during the holidays, that's all. I'm curious to know what this Origin expedition is
Yeah, what's all this about?
though. If it's not top secret, that is.
Put it this way, Fraulein Dana. If, when we discover what we're looking for, you will no doubt remember this conversation as your claim to fame. You will tell your grandchildren that you served the Origin team, the team that discovered none other than the missing link of the superior race of humans, the Australopithecus habilis, the direct ancestor of Homo sapiens. Or, more vulgarly put, the abominable snowman.
Oh, I see. Now I get why it's called Origin.
Whatever we find, whatever we call it, it's likely to send shockwaves all through the world of anthropology. It will help us to explain how we evolved from Australopithecus to modern man, and then became...
He's off again. Get him started on anthropology and he's like a bolted horse. I don't think Fraulein Dana wants you to clobber her with your explanations, Horst.
On the contrary.
I might only be a waitress, but actually I find it quite interesting.
Well, Fräulein, the Origin expedition could lead us to a totally new series of studies. or even reveal a new mode of tribal organization, or a micro-society, by the discovery of a specimen that may well have played a major role in the evolution of modern man.
Come, gentlemen, here's to the Brown Shadow for generously sponsoring this expedition, which is sure to redefine our understanding of mankind.
Oh, I see we're fraternizing with the personnel, gentlemen.
Just giving a toast to our generous sponsor, Herr Hertz.
May I remind you that this mission, financed by my party, is confidential? Do you know what that means, Dr. Berger?
He's not a pleasant person, is he?
It means, gentlemen, it is strictly forbidden to communicate any details or objectives to anyone outside our circle, let alone to the first waitress to come by twinkling her eyelashes. Fraulein, as soon as you're done here, I suggest you get back to your chores.
Did he have an armband round his
What a
arm
brute.
there?
That is one of the inconveniences of working with a heavily politicized private sponsor. But he's just doing his job. And I suppose, like anything else in life, there has to be some compromise to get what one desires. So, think nothing of it, Fraulein. It is the way of science. Indeed, it is the way of the world.
The Brown Shadow. I thought these were... Yeah, okay. Maybe say... I'm going to say that. I'm going to say the Brown Shadow is dangerous.
The way of the world, Herr Berger? I'm sorry, but in case you do not know, let me tell you what members of the Brown Shadow do to Vagarans like me. They smash windows. They assault innocent people for no reason at all. They are fascists and criminals, Herr Berger.
Oh, we're going to lose our job.
Don't you feel ashamed to be associated with such tyrants?
I would be careful when expressing such extreme accusations, Fraulein. There are always overzealous members of any party, always have been. And even so, we are not politicians. We do not claim to save humanity. Our job is to explain how it came about. Why, if the scientific community had to halt progress at every political crossroads, then humanity would never have advanced any further than Homo erectus.
Dana! Dana! Chop chop! This isn't a French parlor, my girl.
Yes, Herr Gustav. I'd better go. Thank you, gentlemen.
I think she put her foot in it there. My fault, of course, but never mind. Right, what else? We've got to take orders on the terrace. Let's go do that.
That's it. Hold it.
Is that the woman that's in the wheelchair? In 2005?
Lenny, sweetheart?
Crikey, you nearly made me jump out
is.
of my skin.
She was called
What have
Lenny.
you got there?
Oh, it's a camera lens, that's all.
A camera lens.
Yeah? Borrowed it from Frau Junta?
Who is this Frau Junta, anyway?
Ginger Junta, over there.
She married?
Oh no, too old to marry now. She's way past 20, you know. That's why she likes filming Leon, because he's young and handsome.
What's the matter?
Lenny?
And she never lets me have a go of her gear anyway. I only wanted to help her film something. I bet she's jealous.
Lenny, what's so special about Frau Junta's equipment that makes you want to steal it?
Borrow it.
All right, borrow it.
Can't you see? Who would be interested in Ginger Junta if she didn't have a camera, huh? She's too old for Leon. She uses it so she can be the center of attention, you know.
Is that what you want?
No, not exactly. Besides, there's nothing to do here.
I do understand, Lenny, but...
No, you don't. Feels like a prison here sometimes, all on my own. When I grow up, I'll live at the top of a building in the big city, and I'll have a swimming pool on my roof.
Believe me, I do understand, Lenny. Because of my coughing fits, I've sometimes had to stay in my room for weeks on end. Imagine that, nothing to see but the same four walls.
Oh, right. Must have been pretty tough, I guess.
That's why I took up the piano. Do you like doing anything special, Lenny?
I suppose I like making stuff with Papa. He's got ever such clever hands, you know. But he's always so busy in the summer.
Let's be friends then, shall we?
You won't tell on me then?
Not now that we're friends.
You promise?
I promise.
A bit more to the side, darling, please.
Oh, there's wood there, look. For the stove. If anybody spots any adventures or any other good like JRPGs or anything in the Steam sale that might be worth me streaming, let me know. If I post on the Discord. Got a bit of wood. Nothing hidden on it either, look. Yeah, let's go talk to these folk over here. Does she think he's handsome?
Better not interrupt them. That Frau Junta wasn't exactly friendly earlier with Lenny.
So are we meant to take the orders? Or we can't, okay. Now, could I look at the telescope over here? And there's something in the corner as well, so I was going to sneeze.
Another creation of Herr Gustav. I guess he won't mind if I take a quick look.
Ooh. So what do we do here?
Madonna laces.
Oh, it lets you zoom in, okay.
The Silberspiegel. The heart-shaped rock face that gave its name to the refuge. According to Herr Gustav, only the most seasoned alpinists can climb it.